Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Discin Deals coverage, and you've made it. The final front pin of Indian Rock, and this has been an amazing ride. I'm Lucas Deal here with the one-time world champ Chris Smith, aka Smitty. This is One-Time Deal commentary. We're in Salina, Kansas. Yeah, believe it or not, we are in Kansas right now, even though it doesn't look like it. Shout out to the TDs, Stats Guru, Catch Cam, Sean Ayton, Joint Operator, Kindred Deal. And above all else, we got to give it up to Black Ace Disc Golf for sponsoring this coverage. Also, shout out to Central Kansas Disc Golf Club. After the first two rounds, Tate Galloway has a two-stroke lead on Trevor Wood, who has a two-stroke lead on both Drew Pyle and Chris Smith Smitty. Who do we got today?
Well, you got Tate. We know Tate from lots of our coverage out of McPherson, Millennium sponsor, 976 rated. Just super all-around good sport. We got Trevor Wood, the Salina local. I think the defending champ, maybe?
No, I think Drew Pyle won this last year.
Okay, so Trevor won 2 years ago. And speaking of Drew Pyle, there he is, the defending champ. Third place, no sponsors. Oh, sponsored by Pyle Homes, also from McPherson. And there we go. Grumpy McGrumperton. Me, 997 rated at this time. Sponsored by DD and Heiser Knots, of course. All right, hole one, sponsored by the fine folks at Knockwood at Santa Fe Lake, one of the premier courses in our area. It does not have elevation like this, though. All the holes today, Lucas, are playing in the long positions. This is hole one. We've seen it multiple times. Longer than it's been. Throw this baby downhill. We have struggled staying on the fairway. Another 40 feet is going to make that task even more difficult.
Oh, yeah. And Tate's going to lead us off here.
Trying to get that hyzer out there and come in this little bitty tiny gap. I mean, you can see how thick it is. They make the card in front of you spot. And we have 5 guys on a search party right there for Tate's disc.
And I thought that was going to be good, but it just held straight on him. Didn't hyzer back.
Yeah, Trevor went the same line, way more overstable disc, and absolute PJ.
What a shot. Thankfully, it did hit that stair step, or it may have flared away.
And Andrew just yanked that baby to the right.
Yeah, he's going to be somewhere deep in the wilderness.
I don't remember what I went with. Oh, this is an evader. I'm just going to try to throw it just flat and let it hyzer into that gap. I've tried to go straight the first 2 rounds and had no luck, so I went hyzer this time, and that'll probably work.
Yeah, that's
Thank
good,
you, Thomas, with 2 M's for marking that.
And
take
Tate,
a summer roller.
Oh, got around the corner.
Yeah, he held that with his thumb in the lip.
Crazy. This would be a pretty impressive save.
Yeah, about 25 feet uphill.
He's got the lead, and that's nice.
And he probably has the double take.
I don't know. You know the rule.
You said you don't do them for pars. That's a good-looking shirt.
It is. Not as good as your blue one, though. And nice. Good way to start the final round.
Yep. Picking one up on Tate.
Trevor going to follow suit.
Getting one ahead of Drew.
Yep.
There's Grandma and a little Balthazar right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so hole 2 changes up, man. First 2 rounds it played to the bottom of the rock where the basket is now. This round's going to play on top of the rock. And it is hard to get a disc up there and stay on that little bitty precipice. But the greatest battle of Salina ever saw took place.
Trevor starting us off here. Got a swing. Good height, though.
And roll back.
Didn't quite make it.
He might be able to see it, though.
I know this disc.
Yeah, that's the Explorer. It was supposed to go dead straight and buzz the tower. And right height, wrong line, no good. And you'll see the problem when we get up here.
Tate here. Pretty good. Little, maybe too much hyzer though.
Little floppy.
Yep.
That's going to be tough to get it on that hill. And Andrew, don't know what he's going with, but he's throwing it hard.
Toro.
And that's the best of the shots. I mean, that's what you're trying to do is just throw it up there. Yeah, Tate is, man, this is going to be tricky. Put it up there. I would be so scared they would come flopping back. Oh, boy.
That almost flopped back. That's a good view.
Yeah, I could only see the very top of the band from there. I couldn't see a single chain. Or I might have tried to putt it.
Yeah, Drew looks to be in. I don't know if he has a look over here.
Well, it's unsanctioned, so you can cheat a little bit and move around if you need to.
Yeah, break a few tree limbs.
No, I don't think Drew did either of those. I think he got in there and made a good putt from a great lie.
Yeah, and look at all those gentlemen picking up all those discs for you.
Yeah. Yep, that's you're not going to find that hole very many places around here. All right, here we go. Hole 3, sponsored by Dr. Christie's Disc Dies. Die happy. We know hole 3 from the first 2 rounds. It does not change a bit. Same shot. Get down here past the corner and live with the results. Ideally, you'll be in a good spot just to smash one into the side of this hill and let it slide up to the basket. First order of business, so you gotta beat that corner.
Yeah, you definitely do. And we may have some camera difficulties seeing it around the corner, so we'll just have to try to judge how these are going.
Well, that's good enough. I mean, you know pretty quick. Good enough?
Yeah. Yeah, this is way better. Just tell us this way, Smitty, right off the rip.
Good enough.
Oh, it's like you knew what this guy did. Yeah, that was really good. The way you get yours to flip up a little bit, just get you that extra distance.
And good enough. We're all going to be around the corner looking at different. I think these 3 guys are all 1, 2, 3 in a row. Yeah, look at them right there. Straight line. Trevor's a little bit low, and if he releases, he might get a putt, but he's got a little edge of circle look uphill.
Yeah, he can make those.
Tate got it too flat, and he's going to be in the tall stuff, but
yeah, just held straight
once
on.
Again, just edge of circle out there. He's just going to have some weird stuff going on. And Drew gets away with one here.
Oh, yeah, that king kept skipping. That was pretty low.
I asked him if that was his intention, and he said no.
That was a Halo Orc.
This is a suspect for me.
And that's money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that Frisbee.
And circle's edge, as you said.
What a putt.
Good putt there. Uphill.
So that brings him to within 1 of Tate. And Tate gives up a stroke. And Andrew's likely going to clean up, and I'm definitely going to clean up. And we have fought our way right back into this. We've got a tournament on our hands.
Yeah, didn't take too long. Yeah. Trevor, Tate knotted up, and you two are 2 back.
I carried that stupid umbrella 3 rounds and never once opened it. All right, hole 4, sponsored by Idio Shoes. This hole got a lot harder. First 2 rounds, it was just in between these bushes. This final round, we're going to be all the way down here by this wall to the left. You can say par from anywhere. The only mistake you cannot make is throw it in the dang street. That's the only thing you can't do here. Andrew's got it turned, but that's going to be overstable enough, and it's going to fight back.
Yeah, it's a great shot, man. He's going to have a real look at 2 there.
Yeah, he wants it for sure.
Halo strike out of him.
Trevor sawed it off a little bit, but like I said, as long as you're safe, somebody's going to have to do something pretty special to get a stroke on you.
Yeah. A 3 on this hole is not bad.
And watch this. See ya. Too low. And that's the one thing you can't do.
Yeah, and this one jumped up. This one played 0.47 strokes over par today.
I have no idea why I didn't just do this.
Yeah, you can do that in your sleep.
Yeah, I wasn't even trying to get a 2. I was just trying to get down there for a look at a 3, and sheesh. Nothing worse than knowing you're giving up at least 1.
Yep, and Trevor trying to make it 2. Drew, step putt. Oh, just off the top.
Tate with a little straddle snake from behind the tree. Yahtzee.
Hey, great putt. And he's taken the lead again.
All that work I had done to catch him, I just gave it all away. You can tell I'm not happy. You might see me not happy a lot this round.
Wow.
Spoiler alert.
But let's look at this again, though.
This was a great putt. Oh!
The real double take.
Split view. That was nice, Lucas.
Thank you. Thank you. This double take sponsored by Blue Sage Payments.
Man, when you give me those shoes, I'm going to try them on.
Oh, yeah. You're going to love them.
I hope so.
Use code Discin Deals at the link in the comments. You won't regret it.
All right, here we go. Hole 5. Same hole she's been all weekend. 340 feet uphill. High floor, low ceiling. Let's see. We saw Trevor with the only birdie on this weekend. He went right through that tree and got her.
Oh, yeah.
In round 2.
This is his scorp.
That might be a look. Nope.
Oh, and he just hit one of those low-hanging branches.
Andrew's in trouble here.
Yeah. He wanted to hit a house.
Oh, that's the worst. You're not getting through that.
Nope.
And I would love to throw a good shot on this hole.
Yeah, looking for the bounce back here after the bogue.
But I'm going to have to wait until 2026 to throw a good shot.
Yeah, that one just went flat again on you. Yeah, it was windy this round too.
Going with old Trusty. Yeah, it was, I don't remember what the wind was doing, but it was breezy.
I think it was a headwind again. held that one a little straight on you.
Doable from there.
Yeah, little tester though.
Yeah, a little more than you'd like.
Yeah, and that's going to be a tester as well. A little too much hyzer. Toro here from Tate. That one's holding pretty straight as well.
Yeah, I think it was a straight headwind for us.
Yeah, I think so. Drew going with something pretty fast here.
It looked like a Firebird.
And best of the bunch. But, of course, he had the OB stroke. So let's see who can get some pars here. Trevor, not going to make it. And that's going to potentially lose one here to Tate. You took a second here.
We got him.
Yeah, you in with the grimace on the face. Tate looking to stay 2 now over Trevor. And he puts his in.
Yes, he did.
And Drew going to step one back with you at 7.
Yep, so just when we caught up with Tate, there he is again, right back where we started. Exactly. All right, hole 6, sponsored by the folks down at the Quack Shack, Ducks Flying Disc at Clapp Park and on 13th Street here in Wichita. Hole 6, weird little hole, man. Little flick up the hill. We haven't seen anybody get to the right of the basket yet. Anything that comes in with angle here takes a little bit of an anhyzer or a straight skip off the side of that hill.
Yeah, and this one didn't move, so same shot here for them. He's going to go Juggernaut again. That's wide, though.
Way too wide.
Oh,
and
no.
Lucky to be safe.
Oh, my goodness. That's fortunate.
Brand new defender.
Ooh.
Yeah, I told myself, get it to the right. So I went way high and way tight, and I loved it. And I didn't realize I smoked it past.
Well, yeah.
Still makeable.
But still, you're closest you've been, so it's worth the fist pump because you've been a little wide.
And this I hated.
Oh, no. The most unfortunate skip.
Back-to-back OB strokes. And Trevor kisses the same lettuce, but gets a release and up there.
Yeah. He went
that
underneath.
Was an unfortunate break for Drew, man. That was crappy.
Yeah. That was a little floaty on him, but that should still be within range. Tate, fortunate to be in bounds, 50 feet.
Very fortunate. And loves it.
Oh, yeah. You saw him walking it in. And, oh, wow. Way to take advantage of an opportunity. You're going to have to straddle out here.
A little straddle snake for me. And missed it left and bummed.
Yeah, that did go a little further past than I thought. Trevor taking advantage.
You got to catch more chains than that, though.
Drew going to put in his bogey. And Trevor catching the bird to stay right there. 2 back from Tate.
Oh, gosh.
But let's look at that one again, Smitty. This was worth it. 50 feet. Look at him walking it in. He knew it. Big fist pump.
Hey, we got Gerber and Ross in the background.
Oh, yeah. This double take sponsored by Blue Sage Payments.
Hole 10, Double Par Designs by Tanya Marie. I can't even watch this one, Lucas. I really can't. 443 feet, same hole. PJ the first round. Oh, here we go.
Well, first of all, Smitty, I know you're giving a little foreshadowing, but this is hole 7, just for the record, not hole 10.
I don't even give a crap what hole it is.
I figured that was the case.
Tate, a little bit lower than he wanted, but look at this. Catches angle and gets a nice release.
Yeah. Down there.
This backhand is so tough. That's not flipped enough. That's going to go way left, but safe as can be. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, second round, he really got the flip. This time, he did not.
Right here, I knew it was over.
Just a little high. Didn't get the turn. And they're pushing it back, but you're going to find the OB.
Oh, yeah, always. And Andrew turns it over and flirts with the same thing I did. Luckily catches a tree, or he's going across the street.
Yeah, he's even further right than you are if he doesn't hit something.
Gets away with another low burner.
I think that's his play. I think he's a big skip shot guy. He does those fast rim discs.
Yeah, you could be right.
And way down here. That's a nice little spinner.
Easy upshot for him, though.
Yep. Then here you are to save your par. Oh, had the height.
Yeah. I think that's what Tate said, too.
Well, I will say, Tate, no matter what, even if you're not having the best day, he's always encouraging you no matter what. That doesn't change.
That is true. That is true. There's a nice little bogey.
Little bogey, and then let's see if Tate can get his par here. Good. So him and Trevor still staying 2.
Heck yeah.
You went 1 back there with Drew at 6.
And
look.
Tate can't cheat, can't pick it up, even though it's unsanctioned, and you can cheat just a little bit. He decides not to.
Well,
could be gamesmanship. Here we go, Lucas. We know the play on this hole. Although I feel like the basket might be in a little bit different spot this round. I don't think they put it right in the exact same place.
Oh, I think it's the same.
Do you really?
Yeah.
So
let's look.
We are yet to see a putt
from the circle.
Yeah.
Can we see one today? Final round.
There's one.
Let's find out. This could be short, Smitty.
Yeah, probably is. Edge of circle. That's our CTP for the weekend.
Yeah, for sure. Everyone's been a little right. That looks to be probably pretty right as well. Got a little skip back. That's circle 2 at best. Ooh. That's got quite a bit of hyzer.
See ya.
That's going to be close-ish to circle 1, but I still think he's outside
of the circle.
Yeah. All right, let's see what you can do. Same disc you've been throwing.
Yeah. Why would you change if you can just throw it way past and to the right every single time?
I would say corrections are really just overrated. Don't make those.
I'm pretty close. I'm edge of circle here.
But let's keep in mind, you banged one, you double tapped on the other, so I like your chances.
Well, I also know that I need to get something going.
Yeah. You're not close, though.
No. But I am now.
That doesn't matter. You're walking quick.
Yeah, I'm not a happy camper. I'm still pissed about that OB.
But that's what's impressive. You have a bad hole, you bounce right back, and Tate can't capitalize. Even though you're fuming right now, you still banged your putt. I think that's where a lot of people are going to struggle. I know if I'm fuming, I can barely get it over the cage. All right. Anyone picking it up for Tate? No, it's final round.
I sure as hell ain't. I'm clear back at the D-pad. I'm out of there. I got to get down here and focus on this next hole.
But hey, someone else gets a double take. Different camera view.
Pretty
Nice.
generous.
Hey, that was nice. This double take sponsored by Blue Sage Payments.
Pretty generous. All right, here we go. The armpit. The only thing that can make the armpit worse is making the armpit a little bit longer. So throw it far. Don't go in the street. Go where Loft is saying to go. The basket is no longer down this little fairway. It's past these trees. So, yeah, just don't throw it in the street.
Yeah, you got to really pump this one, though, to get the distance to get around those trees.
If you're wanting to get it too, you do. So why not just throw a nice little low burner that has no chance at all? I might throw that disc away tomorrow.
I would say it flipped over on you a lot. I mean, it's a really good beat-in one, but you might need a new one.
Or just throw it with a little hyzer.
Oh, yeah. I guess that always works. And he was able to get around the trees, but he's going to have that big old tree in his way.
Yeah.
Oh, Trevor out wide, but that's a very stable disc.
That's good too.
And he's going to have a real look at it with nothing in the way. Drew also going wide. That one with a little turn on it, though. That's got to hustle back, baby. Oh, if he hits the cement, I think he makes it back. You were very quick to go.
Yeah, they were trying to tell me I could move up and do some other crap, and I threw that thing directly out of bounds. There was no moving up.
There you go, Drew. That's a way better shot.
And pretty good shot there. Deep.
Yeah. Yeah, I told Drew he should move up because he threw a little bit of an anhyzer. And
yeah,
look at this.
You have so that if for those of you that have never been here, this is a wall of trees. There's nothing.
And I didn't hit a single one of them.
And that is super impressive. If you've ever been there, I'm going to tell you right now, that is disgusting.
I just shut my eyes and threw Lucas. There was not a lot going on, but good thing I'm 45 past now.
I just saw you bang another one, so I still like your chances. Oh, little hyzer. That was for his 2. Oh. Okay. Nice. He's going to be pretty close. And there you are, ready to do business.
I'm only 30.
Straddle again. And no problem. Just a simple double bogey.
Yeah.
And Drew, to save his double. Trevor. Par. And at this point, Tate and Trevor starting to distance themselves a little bit.
Yeah. Drew and I are just blowing up. We both went OB twice in the last 4 holes. It's hard to win tournaments doing that. Hey, this hole is sponsored by One Source Technology, your one source for technology. We saw this in the first 2 rounds, but this baby got longer, probably 125, 130 feet longer, up and to the left now. Whereas the last time it was just behind this little clump of trees. We're way up here at the top of the hill.
It's far, and it's still a par 3, and it's just a long hole, man. This is not fun. Let's just throw it as far as you can.
Yeah, if you want to get a par. And that's pretty good.
Yeah, it got the turn on it, but it's got to fight back.
All you got to do is get up the hill somewhere. And you're okay. What is this orange thing? Do you know?
This is his destroyer.
Had it flipped up and gone. That's a good drive.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? That might be a falcon, a serious falcon.
Yeah, I think it is. I think I've seen that.
No, you're right.
Oh, boy. What an idiot.
Yeah, that was a little low. And Drew, going to try to throw one pretty far there.
You better get your running shoes on because I'm not going to be playing around.
No, you didn't.
If I remember right, we couldn't find the disc. And then we did find it. And luckily enough for me, it was on this hill, so I couldn't have a run up. And I just decided just to throw it right out of bounds. Hit a car.
You did. Yeah. Yeah, this is where you started playing. You typically play fast, but this was a speed never quite seen before.
I was ready to go home. So not only did I hit a car that was laying in bounds, but you're probably not going to see my lie. It's out of bounds by 3 inches.
Oh, dang.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Drew got right up under there. Good shot there. A little short, though, actually.
Trevor.
Yeah. And then you just yelled, coming in.
I couldn't throw. I was between a car and a truck, and I couldn't throw.
That was an amazing shot. Did you go thumber? What'd you do there? Oh, my gosh. Good putt there.
Putt, Tate. Huge putt. Tate's was looking at maybe giving one up and just banged it right in Trevor's face. Yeah, that was a little thumb action. Oh, my.
And then Trevor missed.
There we go.
Got big putted.
Boy, Tate's going to extend it to 3 on Trevor.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, boys, have a good weekend.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Smitty, you'd be surprised. I don't think there's too many people doing too much else on the scorecards. Let's take a look, though.
There we go. We got Tate 1 down for the round, 12 down for the tournament leading with 3 over Trevor, who's even. And then look at all of those over par scores all the way down there. Andrew 3 up, me at 4 up. Gosh, dang it.
Yeah, crazy. You're still in 4th. But hey, if you want to see more of this, Smitty playing some of the best disc golf he's ever played, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye now.